So what's up, guys? I got some relays for my car. It says Rock Auto on the box, but I actually bought them off eBay. I don't know if a seller is selling them on eBay and buying them from Rock Auto and just kind of using Rock Auto as drop shipping, or if Rock Auto is selling off of eBay. So I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't opened the box up yet. I actually hope it's the right thing, being that I've had these for a couple of weeks. So this is going to be the air conditioner relay, the fan relay, and the fuel pump relay. It's all the same relay. Okay, I'll show you where they are. And I've also got a screenshot somewhere on my phone which says what color wires go to which relay and what those relays are for. So I'll add that into this video as well. Maybe I'll probably tuck it at the end of the video, so you may have to put up with the whole video if you want to get to the wiring diagram that shows what color wires go to which relay. Okay, and you know what those relays do. So let me get this box open, pop the hood, and we'll get changing some relays. Hope I can do this one-handed. Doubt I can. So these are the relays I'm talking about. Right in here and here. All three of them are the same relay. Like I say, one of them is fuel pump, one of them has to do with air conditioner, and one of them is for the fan. So I've had some issues with the fan here lately, not wanting to cut off. It's happened to me twice that I know of. One of those times I was able to just crank the car back up and cut it back off, and the fan quit. The other time I had to start tapping on relays and just reached over here and started tapping on relays, and the fan quit. So maybe a relay was sticking. Now, if I remember correctly, I replaced all these relays at the same time last time I changed them. Just because, hey, they're all old relays. So I was going to replace one, so I decided to replace all of them. Well, that's what I'm going to do again. And so we're going to replace these relays. I bought standard ignition, and like I say, I have a chart that shows what color wires go to which item, whether it's the fuel pump or the fan or the air conditioner. All right, let's get on this. So here they are. 3 relays. It's the RY109. Let's make sure they're all RY109. And that they are. All right, let's get these put on the car. So not only have I had, so here's the thing. I've been fighting some cranking issues for a while. Tried various things. It would be fantastic if it's the fuel pump relay sticking. I'd be very happy with that. Also, I've had some air conditioner issues. As far as the air conditioner, see how it looks on the front? The previous air conditioner I had on here was on here for a year before the whole front of it was looking like it would burn up. So what if we got a relay issue that's kicking on and off? Because sometimes this belt will slip on it. So what does that mean? And the air conditioner cools good. So what if the AC is like cutting off and it's not spinning, and that means then it slips? What if a crazy coincidence all 3 of these relays are going bad at about the same time? That'd be pretty whack. All right. So what you do here, let's see, this is attached to here. It's just going to slide up. Well, not this one. This one go easier. Okay, that's all you do. And then there's going to be this clip. Push this clip back and pull them apart, but I'll make sure I'm doing that with both hands. Separate it good. I don't want to break anything. This thing is old, right? So, but y'all know how to do that. Push this back. And they used to have a little clip that went through there to keep them from separating. So I just lifted up on this and just kind of wiggled it, okay? No corrosion or anything in here. We'll put a new one in. So these come with a clip on them, right here. Just have to remove that and use it for your application, because I guess with different kinds of vehicles, maybe you would screw these in place or something, but we don't need this clip here. I'm gonna have to take a screwdriver or something and stick it up in there to be able to lift up on this piece and get it off there. So I just took this little screwdriver and push it all the way up in there and kind of lift it up, and then you can push this off. Okay, so I got it on there. Just gonna take it. There you go. That's all. Now we're gonna do the next one. So what I probably need to do is take this one off, leave it off. Yeah. And now do this one. Then I can put this one back on, and then I'll put this one on. So this one, I'm not sure which one this is, but it looks like it's getting kind of hot. Seen a lot of heat, so I'm gonna keep up with which one that one is, okay? That's this one, I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the chart and see which one is which. Okay, this one's wanting to act kind of funny and not come off that easy. So, I don't know if there's a clip on here. I'm gonna try and stick a screwdriver back down in between here and see if I can get it to let loose. That little screwdriver that I used, it's not even a screwdriver. It's like one of those little bitty free wrenches that you get when you buy something, and you know, they give you the little tools to put it together. Well, I don't know, this was going to be a challenge. How about this? I use both hands and my noggin, and I'll let you know how I got it off. So I took both these relays back off. This is the one for the far right side. The big red one with the big red wire goes next. So it looks like maybe that clip is holding it. We'll have to see what we can do about that. Okay, so I didn't have to prise anything off there. It just took brute force of two hands, and just to slide it up. It was just stuck on there pretty good. So I'm gonna take this relay off, put the new one on. There's the new one. And I will, for one, I'll see if this thing cranks any better. And I'll see how AC does any different. See if it squeals. So sometimes I'll crank up the car and it's like the AC locks up for just a second or something. It'll go to screaming, like the belt's slipping and stuff. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it, but you know, this is an AC relay, fuel pump relay, and a fan relay. So got that one changed out. Let's put them all back in place. This one goes here. Ooh, the big red wire goes here. And the one with the pink wire goes here. Nice, pretty new relays. See, everything's cool for me cranking it. Everything should be. Number one, we gotta make sure we crank. See how terrible this thing is with cranking? So obviously that had nothing to do with the relay, fuel pump relay. It's something else. AC is blowing. It'd be bad to get a bad relay, wouldn't it? So obviously we know the fuel pump pumping because we got cars running. The AC is blowing, and the fan won't kick on until it gets up to, you know, about midways. So I guess that's it. Oh, also, I'm going to give you that chart. Give you that chart that I found online that shows which relay goes to which one, and it's not just a picture of it that says, hey, this one's this, because somebody may have put your relays in a different spot. It seems like that's the easiest way to do them, is because the way they are, because the length of the wires and everything and how they come off the harness, it seems like they naturally fit where they are. But let's say you're not the first owner of the car. Somebody else has been monkeying with the relays and stuff. What if they're not in this? What if this isn't even here? What if the relays are just laying down here? You need to know which wire color goes with which relay. Well, I've got that info for you, and I'll give you that right here at the end of this video, okay? I appreciate y'all sticking with me. I only had one relay that really looked like it had been really working overtime, and I wonder if that one had to do with the fan. It's this one. All the rest of the relays looked, well, this one's got a little brown. I think it's gotten a little hot. I think this one looked pretty good. Yeah. Okay, that's that. Again, that was an RY109 in standard ignition. Bought them off eBay, but obviously they came from Rock Auto, and I'm pretty sure you can get them from anywhere. Use whatever brand you want. My dad always used standard ignition. He really liked them, and he thought they were good parts. A lot of this stuff is all made in China anyway. It doesn't matter what brand you're getting. I'm pretty sure they got different quality levels and stuff. Okay, we're at the end of the video. Following this up, I'll have a picture of that chart, and I'll leave it on there for an extended period of time, whatever. And I appreciate y'all watching this video, and I hope y'all have a fantastic day. I hope it helps you if you're having any kind of troubles with your car, and I hope y'all have a good one. Later, y'all. Please like and subscribe. Bye.